Are you thinking about making a move out of state? Moving can be an exciting new chapter in your life, but it can also be a bit overwhelming. Don't worry though, I'm here to share some tips that will make the process smoother and less stressful. First things first, make a to do list. Moving can involve a lot of different tasks, so it's helpful to write everything down in one place. Include things like canceling utilities, changing your address, and booking movers. Having a clear plan will help you stay organized and ensure that you don't forget anything important. In my 20 plus years of helping families make big moves in and out of Georgia, I've seen that those who have a game plan eliminate so much of their stress. If you're unsure of where to start, that's really where I come in to lend my experience and network of resources to make the process easier every step of the way. Next, start packing early. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. Begin by packing up items that you don't use very often, like seasoned clothing or decorations. As the move gets closer, start packing up more and more of your belongings. Be sure to label your boxes clearly so that you know what's in them and where they should go in your new home. Moving is often an ideal time to clear out unused items or things you know you'll no longer need in your new space. So it may be helpful to host a garage sale or an estate sale. Early packing and decluttering will also serve you well when it comes time to list your home to sell. So, in all the years I've been doing this, helping people buy and sell homes, the thing that I've noticed that makes it so much harder if someone is selling a home here in the Atlanta area is if they don't really start early enough to pack and to plan. Because I wish I could take all the stress out of the moving process and selling process, but no matter how great a job I do, it's still going to have a good bit of stress as people change homes, uh, whether they're downsizing or moving out of state or just don't want to own a home anymore. Sometimes that happens. But no matter which way you go, starting early to pack things up that you don't need and having a written plan of how you're going to go room by room or however you decide to do it makes such a difference in people feeling ready, that when they go to the closing table that they're prepared and they know how the move is going to go. When it's not done that way, it could be ugly for that person. It could be off the charts stress, and I don't like to see anybody in that kind of a situation. Start researching moving companies early too. Depending on how much furniture and packed boxes you are taking with you, you'll want to consider all the logistics of getting to your new home. The benefit of working with movers and planning in advance is that you can better manage your timing around closing on the sale of your old home and the transition to your new home. And another thing you want to make sure you've coordinated well is that you've researched your movers and that you've chosen someone that you feel comfortable with their pricing, with their integrity, and with their schedule. I mean, imagine how heartbreaking it would be to get to your other state and then have the a movers that are not reliable or who don't show up on time. That would just add to the stress so much. So just make sure that you trust and have a good working relationship with whoever you decide to hire so that they show up at the time they're supposed to and you get to have them move your stuff in and then you can get settled in your new location. That's a win-win. Another important task is updating your address with important contacts. This includes your bank, credit card companies, and the post office. You don't want to miss any important bills or letters because they went to your old address. Some services will even let you update your address online, so it's a quick and easy process. It's also a good idea to familiarize yourself with your new location. If you're moving to a new city or state, take some time to research the area. Find out where the grocery stores, schools, and other important places are located. You can use tools like Google Maps or Yelp to help you out, or, a local realtor will have a wealth of knowledge about the area, plus market expertise in the process of finding a new home. This will make the transition easier and less stressful. So, another thing I thought about is if you are moving out of Georgia, like you're making a big move, you're done with being in Georgia, you're moving to another state, then I can't stress enough how important it is to have people on the other end of wherever your new location is, that you are communicating well with all parties. For example, if you're going to sell here and you're going to buy there, you're going to have to really understand what the timeline is like. If you're selling in Georgia on a Monday and you're supposed to buy in Connecticut on Tuesday, you may need to have somebody standing in your place, like doing power of attorney in Georgia, and so that you can drive or fly or whatever you're doing to be at the closing in another state on time. And you want to make sure that you've got the wiring instructions clear to the closing attorney in Georgia if they're sending funds to a title company or to another closing attorney in another state. You don't want that messed up. Plus, you want to know for sure that your realtor on the other end has done everything that you needed them to do to prepare for a smooth closing up there. A lot of it is really communication and making sure that you've got the details down for wiring and timing for everything. Moving can be physically and emotionally draining, so don't forget to take care of yourself. Make time to exercise, eat healthy foods, and get enough rest. This will help you feel more energized and focused, which is especially important during a move. Finally, take some time to say goodbye to friends and family. Moving can be tough, especially if you're leaving behind loved ones. Make an effort to spend time with them before you go, whether it's a dinner out or a simple coffee date. It will help you feel more connected and supported during the transition. Honestly, this can be tough to do as you may be really busy with preparing for the move and the sale of your home, but trust me, making time for those farewells will be something you treasure once you're on the other side of your big move. So there you have it, some tips for moving out of state. Remember to make a to-do list, start packing early, research movers, update your address, familiarize yourself with your new location, take care of yourself, and say goodbye to loved ones. Moving can be stressful, but with a little planning and preparation, you can make the process smoother and more enjoyable. Thank you for watching, and I hope these tips are helpful to your move. I'm Cindy Bunch with the Bunch team at Keller Williams, and we want to set you up for home buying and selling success.